And we're live with day 21 of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We should be finishing chapter 3 today. So, without further ado. Good, you're here. It looks like you've got everything set up. I'm all done with the disguising container. If you just open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship holes. But there's another door on this side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood, I'll go first. Man, this is cramped if you don't get in exactly right. Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. Oh no. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh, Joshua, I don't know about holding this pose. We just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tito. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way. Okay, in I go. Oof, sorry, Estelle. Oh, Tito, you're all warm and snuggly. And you would smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? What squishable cheeks? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, my lord. Eep. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey, kids, make a little room. Oof. There. Is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Just be patient. Stay calm. Good luck, kids. Bro, this is, heckin' hilarious. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Ah, yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So you're planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. It looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, Maintenance Chief? Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a Central Lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround the container, man. Alright, open it up. Huh? It was a cat. Oh, it's just Antoine. I think it's Antoine. But I haven't been corrected yet, so I'm gonna go with Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked on to the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. A false alarm, I guess. Yeah? Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Yeah. The cat, it's just a cat doing cat things, man. Hey, you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Fumia! Neon. Onto the ship I go! I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biceps is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. Alright, men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I was like, wait, did Tita fail? No, no, she didn't fail. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amalthea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see, very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tito? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. And Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, it was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port, which is... there. We need a plan or else we'll never find the professor. So Stell, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me? Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Ooh. Research wing. Makes sense. Command center, that's asking for trouble. The watchtower, really? The main gate? No, it's the research wing. Well, well, color me surprised. Ha, just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Aga, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tito. Okay. Oh, wait, I wanted to check... Shadow Spear. It kind of makes me want to give them Death Blow. Right? And then it'd be EP2 if I have that. And then I gotta hope that I get strike back. Wait. I have 9 water? 3 plus 3. No, I have 6. I'm very confused. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't have a map. I've been pinged? Why? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna open up the... Is there like a map of Leicester Fortress? Oh. It's not useful. Just follow the instructions. Keep to the left and whatnot. Oh, I know them. So they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. So wonder that they're so tough. So, is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely, but if we try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we call the servants, we'll get stormed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Wait, no, I'm gonna save. Just in case. Hey, can we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Uh-huh. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah, yes, you and he were friends, if memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base the search. We'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Ornament, or the Gospel, as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquire something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they'll become evident very soon. At that time, Professor will be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. Are you going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen. Okay, they're planning a coup. That they're planning a coup. That's what that means. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her to get to me. Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Ha, pardon me then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism. And this Black Ornament that can shut down Orbital Power. I see, so that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me a report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grodso. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Haha, check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. He's like, I'm sorry. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight, as you wish. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Yeah, there's definitely some kind of coup going on. I swear if Crossbell also has a coup, I'm gonna be upset. Now things have gotten interesting. I really want to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Hold on a second. I'm gonna read some. You ask what if you counter any guards, let's see. Defeat the guards and grab the professor. If you can, just to avoid. Unfortunately, they wander around, so you may want to save and take your time when exploring. Avoiding the land, they'll discover you. So you have no choice but to try the east wing. You can enter the room at the end of the hallway now. This will end the mission and the chapter. Okay, so it's only the guards for a fight, right? Hey, Joshua, hey, you listening? Estelle, are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not lucky to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. I'm gonna save again. Because I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna S-break. So I really want it to be part of the ground seal operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man. Grumble. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division's Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. Agate, Krosner! You're too damn slow. Oh! I can't knock them both out at once. Tisk tisk. That's fine. Or I could just not need it. Yeah, that also works. I don't need their CP, full stop. But we're gonna do it anyway! Because it's fun. Besides, I can just go back down to Elmo Village and get 200 again. After this. Man, I got literally no experience. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's no good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. So you're back. Enough, I told you. I don't want any... Grandpa? Tina? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Boom. Thank goodness you're okay. Sniffle, sniffle. Wow. This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief, Murdoch, asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here. So much like your father. Not a look of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I could tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. Shit! Say that again, you geezer. Ah, nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over at Stella and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Perhaps we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Obtained Orbital Calculator. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the Black Orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh. I'm sorry, Stella and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Adios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear and move as fast as the old man slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Okay, okay. Keep to the left, okay. Ugh, you think we'll just let you escape? What's that? Guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. It says keep to the left. Crap, here come the soldiers. It looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from the CEO of a fort defense regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Oop. Well, nothing to but to reload, I guess. Nothing to but to reload. Let's beat the game. I'm not blowing out my eardrums. Okay, so we're gonna have to redo the battle. Annoying. Okay, I need to save after get out. A, nice. Agate hitting with 200 just is just murder. So I'm gonna use everyone else. Okay. To 1912. How much HP you got? 358. Oof. Sucks to be you. It's still fun when someone gets back at you from blah blah blah. Okay, hold up. I want to open up the thing. I actually do need the thing. Oh. Weird. So, I can't tell with the... Where was the command center? It says keep to the left. Oh, keep to the left going out. Keep to the left going out, facing south. That makes more sense. Dig us up. Crap, here come the soldiers. Right? Keeping to the left would be... let's see. West wing, it says? West wing to the sky. Okay. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know you're a simple little escape plan, whatever. This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hawking Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see? Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks. They're the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 salvage per hour. I mean, why should I have to ask you your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Hmm. Well, sorry we intruded. They're like, okay, bye. No fair. You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. Sorry, that was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Hey, did you find them? No, and I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place to the fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice, so might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. So it's either Cassius, Olivier, which would be... Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... well, I don't know what he's attending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it! Look, lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Lyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the intelligence division. And the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being in prison. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Sanctum Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't Supreme Command of the Army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault lies with me. I'd also not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I'd been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. The president was just like, I was gonna hit you with a wrench. Okay. I'm sorry. Grandpa. It was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Ha, very astute, boy. Whoa. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would that be 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think ADOs probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man, and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Whee! Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius Bright. Colonel Cassius. You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was the real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Because you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders. Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Oh, okay. Excuse us, then. Well, okay. So there's a coup going on. Eek. That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? It looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late. What took you so long? Sorry, we just got into conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold up. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. Only Tina's wearing a hat, though. Woo! We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. And if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise. We'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved. Unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while so we're safe. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa. Wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says. But, nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle. You don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Gronsel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Cruncal Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teachings? Heh, that's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom, I couldn't say. After that, I'd wagered that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Ornament was involved and here in Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see, that explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape. So, I swear. When put like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua, we've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I'd hoped we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much. And you've treated me like a little sister. Tita. Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. I love you both. Love you too, sweetie. Wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know. So you can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that. It creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. Bye. You really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there. I can't, man. I can't. Dude, what the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? I get worse interest in this than shaving. That's actually a thing. On to the final chapter. Chloe, this way. Huff, huff. We're finally off the Arab scenic route. What should we do now? Please, exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Gruncal. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, but what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia. But please, promise. Promise me you won't do anything reckless, and that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try no recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. See? Look after her for me. Well now, they finally caught up. Three men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julius Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Why is a commander of the Royal Guards with Chloe? Huff, huff. Sieg. Scree? I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scree. Thank you. It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Rain? Is it now around when Estelle and Joshua are supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight. Oh. Why fancy meeting you here? Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Not suspicious at all. Erebonian Embassy. Huh? A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yeah, it signals a passion most black. What's so fascinating a shade of black, it seems. You are such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the Imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Adio's damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes shows the depth of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people? Sigh, as you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No? Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. I love this game so much. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but these might have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere. You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I'd bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Libero, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Haha, ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of. I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Turmoil in the Royal City, the final chapter. Let's go. Zeiss Bracer Guild. So you were able to get the professor out safely. And you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup fragate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grunzel, however. He means to use the Black Orgment. That thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch, that's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. Pretty sure that the professor's on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grunzel, given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journeys, team. Well, then I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grunzel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kind of thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild, good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grunzel. Right, yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you, goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on a Grunzel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Recommendation! Hey! Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Receive payment for factory incident. Current rank, Junior Bracer, 2nd class. Receive payment for Professor's whereabout. 16 bracer points. Current rank, junior second class. Thank you for everything. I believe I've said before that this is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Adios, keep you, be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. Items. I got strike back! Let's go! Yeah, having the time only ones and stuff is like ugh. Anyway, let's see if I can go to so this is the highway. Woo! And we don't even have to walk this time. Yes, it does feel a little strange here. Okay, let's go over to the gate. Yeah, let's go. Road! Fine. I get it. We're not supposed to go. I wanted to get, you know, wait. Items 20. Okay, good. Oh, wait, equip. We don't want this. Fred Sleep and Fate. Work helmet. We need to get rid of these two. Sleep and Faint. Hold up, I need to go into chapter 4 now. Story and side quests. Final chapter, I apologize. Oh, there's only 2 side quests. Cool. Bruh. There's like a freaking list. There's 8 bonus bracer points. Cool. Okay. I'm terrified because we last left Chloe with him. Hello there. I heard from Calico. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. It's now filled out the boarding papers. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Boarding pass X2. I'm kind of I don't think we can go down. Anyway, for any choices, I'll just, you know. No. Yes. It was... And wind, right? Yeah. No. Yes, wind. 8 wind. Niago! And to win! Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Yeah. Nope, not listening. I think it's playing dumb. Oh well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Mew. Hey, there you are. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. Frost has always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers, so I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tito was so surprised that I thought our Irish might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Grunzel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags. I think you could take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two. Gerald? Gerald? Well, if it isn't Gerald, what's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. Looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists stage an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group. Which means that the ship that's bound for Grunzel is being held up in Rouen. Apparently, a military guard ship is coming here from Lyson Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Brace Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. Well, this stinks, like last year's diapers. The military's coming here. I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of power kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, and it's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training, so I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk. Oh hey, what do you know? Yeah, it's you. I told you before I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you just wait at the bracer hill. Actually, there's been a slight change in plan. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go, bye. Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Dude, my heart's about to stop. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Okay, Hart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be just fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to get to Grunzel, right? Right. And the Sanctum Gate is to the north along the Ritter roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Grunzel. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can go get me my 200 CP. Okay, good. Fuck me. I'm fucking terrified. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me! This is too much for me, man. So this is Sanctum Gate. Looks a lot like the Guren Gate back in Roland. Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Onnenberg wall completely surrounds the Grunzel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you could climb up to the top and check out the view. So you're planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together, just the two of us, and just talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Sorry, never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Cruncal. Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Hello, welcome to the Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the capital. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you, please sign here. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? You're in some kind of hiking date on the highway. What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle, you seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital, if you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working here, I'd be there myself by now. Sorry to hear that. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine, but if they've already started the preliminaries, it'd be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir, there's something wrong. That emblem on your chest. I didn't know it's because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought... Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's all right. We do need to get to the capital. Is that so, the capital? May I ask the nature of your business in the capital? What? Well, we've got a job. What kind of job? The professor, how do I put this? Sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The royal guardsmen have revolted against the queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation. What? What? That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sanctum. You can't be serious. Why do you... Ah, there you are. Huh? Why, you're... I've been waiting for you. If you finished your paperwork, let's get going. Well, I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I am a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. Estelle did slip and say professor, and he's a professor, so it works perfectly. I'm from North Ambria State, and I'm here in Libero for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Cruncal History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see. Then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the day, Professor Alba. So, what relationship do you have with these two? Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times. So I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua? Estelle? Yes! That's it. Alright. Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. Apologize to you both for the misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. Estelle's just like, I swear, I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I'd forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with a straight face. Grumble, grumble. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we're definitely in some trouble. Why are people from Tennessee calling me? Oh, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still, though, what's that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack. Seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us are suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the Cornelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done. I expected you did well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. We don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But, Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. Sigh. You don't have to beat yourself up like that, but still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. We sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to! The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind, then we would be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Oh, there. No hard feelings about last time. Your paperwork's already processed. You're free to come and go. Have a safe trip. Hey! I love it! Cruncal City. Herb Scenic Road. Oh. Hey, you there. Huh? It looks like an army in it. No tourists are allowed at the Arab Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Grotso. We just recently came here by way of the Sanctum Gate. Travelers, hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second. What's the Air Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east, where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army is using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle, you really not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence, what now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. Sorry. Oh, alright, you kids are no fun. Air Royal Villa, 1,224 sellers. I want to push my luck, but it's like, Josh was right. Cruncal Gate. The Cruncal Gate is toward. Oh, shit! We've made a full like cycle. We've made a full cycle. Cruncal Gate is toward Roland, toward home. Wow, this city's freaking huge. That used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Cruncal Castle is just past the main road. That's where the queen lives. There's also the Cruncal Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, the city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as the Cruncal does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Cruncal has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. And museums are awfully formal for my taste. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if excuse me. Woo! Goodbye, Professor Alba, and thank you for the save. Sorry, well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Their Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi. Orbital Factory is right there. A bunch of shops. Okay, let's go to the Orbital Factory. Defense 3. Let's go. 800. I hate that. Attack 3. Shield 3. Evade 3. Well, no, technically we have Impede 3, which is 5, and we could just toss in a 2. Three, 5, 3. 3, 3, 5. So get this, and this. Be 3, 3, 5, so plus 3, 5, 3, so be 6, 8, 8? Yeah, 6, 8, 8. Weiss Arms and Guards shop. Buy. Okay. Buy. Battle Staff. Yes. Schneider's. Yes. I have just completely wrecked my, No. Okay. Then sell again. I came out with half? Hey, look at this. 750 cures 1400, except neither of them have over 1,000. Ellen, may fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes, and we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grunzel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to be going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Sorry, it must be so awesome to be a full-fledged racer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. We were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Grunzel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grunzel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassis, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him. Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah, he hasn't been home in quite some time, and he did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Ah! Itchy arms. Oh, jeez, why am I getting all stiff? Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassis among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Eh? Let's tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Explain what they'd learned at Leiston Fortress as well as Professor Russell's request. What? What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard's actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe, but it's true. Talk with Killica at the Zeiss branch. She'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time, and the citizens would never dream that the Colonel would be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. That intelligence division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. Question is, how do we get in ours with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, the guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? Oh, no way. No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that that letter would just get crumpled up, is apparently the answer. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has as strong a hold on Cruncal Castle as he did on Leiston Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in like we did at Leiston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish just to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going looking normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he will likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elnan. We'll let you know if we find anything. Ugh. Let's go. There's a west block and an. Okay, let's go to the west block. I was gonna be like, let's go to east and north, east, and then we can go to north. Various shops, and it's just the one shop. A coffee house? The espresso cures sleep. That's hilarious. Now for the east block. Oh, it's this place. A department store. Give me the tea. Ugh. That's evil. None of them are all of them. Wait, really? I thought that was an elevator. And now we go to the north block. Save it for last in case it forced me into the castle. Just the lodgings. Okay. Wow, so that's Cruncal Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for Queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Jeez, I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. We'll steal your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Cruncal Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. The security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. good an idea it is for free tours of your queen's house. But sure. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the royal guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters, so she's been poisoned. Oh. Damn. The guardsmen, how could they just turn traitor like that? Never did it like those damned elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield the sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Oh. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle's off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Sorry. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, who's seeing to our daily affairs with running the country? Yes, certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as a proxy on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. What's that? Whoops, speak of the devil. Bah, I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall, drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. Philip, it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As a future king, I can do what I want, and whenever I want. Bah, time is short. Come on. We must hurry to the grand arena. By chance was that... We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace the Duke, acting as proxy for Her Majesty. Wow, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant, and it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the governmental affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Grunsel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah, if nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the East Block. So back to the main road, then east. I'm guessing that's the arena. Okay, so I'm uncertain if I want to continue or not. Not like the game in general, but for like the stream. Give me a moment. You know what? No. Our streams during the week are supposed to be max 2 hours. We are pretty much at the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to end off here today. I will be back tomorrow at the same time with more of this. Anyway. Alright, see you guys then. Bye.